The deep sea is the last great mystery of our planet. While we have mapped distant galaxies and landed rovers on Mars, the vast, uncharted depths of Earth's oceans remain largely unexplored. Covering more than 70% of the planet, the ocean holds countless secrets, anomalies, and unexplained phenomena, some so bizarre that they defy logic. From strange, unidentified sounds echoing from the abyss to mysterious disappearances of submarines and entire ships, the deep sea is home to mysteries that continue to puzzle scientists, explorers, and conspiracy theorists alike. At the heart of the deep sea enigma is its impenetrable darkness and crushing pressure, which make exploration incredibly difficult. More than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored, and within those depths could lie answers to some of humanity's biggest questions about lost civilizations, unknown species, and even possible connections to extraterrestrial life. What if creatures beyond our wildest imagination lurk in the uncharted trenches? What if entire ancient cities are hidden beneath the waves, waiting to rewrite history? And what if the ocean itself holds the key to understanding alien life forms? Over the years, divers, scientists and deep-sea explorers have uncovered evidence of strange creatures, unnatural formations, eerie sounds and ghostly wrecks. Yet many of these discoveries remain unsolved. The bloop, an unidentified underwater sound louder than a nuclear explosion, still has no definitive explanation. The Baltic Sea anomaly, a bizarre sunken structure, has baffled researchers for years. And then there are the legends of the Ningen, a cryptid-like humanoid said to roam the icy waters of the Antarctic. In this journey through over 4 hours of the most chilling, unexplained deep-sea mysteries, we will explore the science, the theories, and the terrifying unknowns lurking beneath the waves. From the deepest parts of the Mariana Trench to the eerie, glowing creatures of the abyss, we will uncover the greatest secrets of the deep, and perhaps by the end, you'll agree that the ocean is far stranger than we ever imagined. The ocean has long been a place where things vanish without explanation, but few mysteries are as eerie as the disappearance of entire submarines in the deep sea. Unlike surface ships, submarines are built for stealth and endurance, often vanishing beneath the waves without a trace. Yet, throughout history, several military and civilian submarines have disappeared under strange and unexplained circumstances, fueling speculation about deep-sea anomalies, undiscovered underwater forces, and even classified military secrets. One of the most chilling cases is the disappearance of the USS Scorpion, SSN 589, a nuclear submarine that vanished in 1968 while returning to the US from a mission near the Azores. Months later, search teams discovered the wreckage 3 kilometers deep in the Atlantic Ocean. Official reports blamed a possible torpedo malfunction, but some theories suggest the Scorpion may have been involved in a secret Cold War conflict, or fallen victim to an unknown deep-sea phenomenon. Even today, the exact cause of its loss remains debated. That same year, the Soviet submarine K-129 also mysteriously disappeared in the Pacific Ocean. Unlike the Scorpion, K-129 wasn't found for years, until the CIA launched a secret operation called Project Azorian to recover parts of the wreckage. The mission's true findings remain classified, but conspiracy theories claim the submarine's destruction was not accidental and may have involved an unidentified force deep beneath the waves. Beyond military subs, there are cases of smaller exploration and research submarines simply vanishing. Some speculate that powerful deep-sea currents, methane eruptions, or unknown underwater sinkholes could explain these disappearances. Others believe there may be undiscovered trenches, underwater caverns, or even anomalies similar to the Bermuda Triangle capable of swallowing vessels whole. Adding to the mystery are reports of sonar anomalies, unusual objects appearing and vanishing on radar, seemingly moving at impossible speeds. Some theorists suggest that unidentified submerged objects, or USOs, deep-sea equivalents of UFOs, might be involved, hinting at the possibility of advanced unknown technology lurking in the ocean's depths. With the deep sea still largely unexplored, the mystery of missing submarines remains unsolved. Were they lost due to mechanical failure, or did they encounter something in the abyss that we're not yet ready to understand? Until technology allows us to explore more of the ocean's hidden depths, these disappearances will continue to haunt history, leaving behind more questions than answers. Throughout history, the ocean has swallowed ships, planes, and even entire submarines without a trace. While some disappearances can be explained by human error, mechanical failures, or natural disasters, others remain surrounded by mystery, fueling theories of unexplored oceanic anomalies, hidden underwater forces, and even classified military secrets. The very nature of submarines makes their disappearances particularly eerie. Designed for stealth, they move silently beneath the waves, often in hostile waters with little communication. When a submarine vanishes, it often leaves behind no distress signals, no wreckage, and no survivors, only speculation. Some of these incidents have led to massive search operations, yet the answers remain elusive. What could be hiding in the deepest trenches of our planet? And could these lost vessels have encountered something we are not yet prepared to understand? On May 22, 1968, the USS Scorpion, a nuclear-powered fast attack submarine, was returning to the United States from a mission near the Azores when it suddenly vanished. With 99 crew members on board, the Scorpion was considered one of the most advanced submarines of its time, capable of operating in some of the most dangerous waters on the planet. Yet somewhere in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean, it simply disappeared. For months, there was no sign of the vessel. It wasn't until October 1968 that the wreckage was discovered over 10,000 feet below the surface. The submarine was found in pieces with its hull crushed, but no definitive explanation was ever given for its loss. Official reports suggested that a torpedo may have accidentally detonated on board, but not everyone is convinced. Alternative theories have emerged over the years, including the possibility of a Cold War confrontation with Soviet forces. Some former naval officers believe the Scorpion was being followed by Soviet submarines and was deliberately targeted in a classified underwater battle, a conflict that was covered up by both the United States and the Soviet Union to prevent a larger war. However, others point to the strange sonar anomalies detected in the area around the time of the disappearance. Deep-sea monitoring stations picked up unexplained underwater explosions and movements that did not match normal submarine activity. Some researchers have even suggested that the Scorpion may have encountered an unknown underwater force, something lurking in the depths, far beyond human understanding. Just 3 months before the USS Scorpion's disappearance, another submarine, the Soviet K-129, vanished under similarly mysterious circumstances. The K-129 was a nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarine, part of the Soviet Navy's fleet in the Pacific Ocean. In March 1968, while on a routine patrol, it suddenly stopped communicating and was never heard from again. Unlike the Scorpion, K-129's disappearance was shrouded in even more secrecy. The Soviets launched massive search operations, but they failed to find the wreckage. The US, however, using advanced underwater listening devices, was able to pinpoint a suspected crash site nearly 16,000 feet deep, a place that even the most advanced submarines could not reach at the time. In 1974, the CIA launched a covert operation known as Project Azorian, using a specially designed recovery vessel called the Glomar Explorer. The mission's goal was to secretly retrieve the K-129 wreckage from the ocean floor without the Soviets knowing. Despite the extreme depth and technical challenges, the US successfully raised part of the wreckage along with the remains of some of its crew. But what the CIA discovered remains classified. Conspiracy theories suggest the US may have found something unexpected, perhaps evidence of an underwater force that neither side was willing to acknowledge. Some declassified documents hint at anomalous readings near the wreck site, raising even more questions about what really happened to the K-129. While military submarines have vanished under highly classified circumstances, the deep sea has also claimed civilian submarines and research vessels without clear explanations. Unlike warships, these vessels are usually built for scientific exploration, but some of them have still disappeared without a trace. One of the most recent examples is the Titan submersible disaster of 2023. This private experimental sub, built to explore the wreckage of the Titanic, suffered a catastrophic implosion at extreme depths. While investigators quickly attributed the disaster to structural weaknesses, some reports suggested that the deep sea itself could have played a role. Strange sonar readings and unexplained pressure anomalies recorded near the Titanic wreck site have led some to question whether an unknown deep-sea force could have contributed to the implosion. Other missing submersibles include the Pisces-class submersibles, used in the 1960s for deep-sea research. Some reported mysterious malfunctions in the Mariana Trench with no clear cause. The Bermuda Triangle incidents, where multiple submarines have reported navigation failures, disorienting currents, and unexplained instrument readings. The lost deep-sea drones, designed for ocean mapping, that have disappeared while exploring uncharted trenches with no signals or debris ever recovered. Many scientists believe that natural explanations, such as undersea landslides, methane eruptions, or mechanical malfunctions, are behind many of these deep-sea disappearances. However, some oceanographers and former military insiders suggest that there could be undiscovered phenomena in the depths that modern technology is not yet capable of detecting. Some of the most compelling theories include unidentified submerged objects, USOs. Just as UFOs dominate the skies, some researchers believe that unidentified objects in the ocean, moving at impossible speeds and disappearing on sonar, could be evidence of advanced underwater technology or non-human intelligence. Secret underwater military bases. Some believe that both the US and other world powers may have classified deep-sea bases where experimental weapons and vessels are tested. Could some of these missing submarines have been involved in covert conflicts? Unknown deep-sea creatures. We have only explored 20% of the deep sea, meaning that there could be massive undiscovered predators lurking in the abyss. Could something large and unknown be responsible for some of these submarine disappearances? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear: the deep sea remains the most unexplored and mysterious place on Earth. Until we develop better technology to withstand the crushing pressures of the ocean's greatest depths, we may never truly know what is lurking below and why some submarines never return. For decades, scientists and oceanographers have been recording strange and unexplained sounds coming from the depths of the ocean. While many of these noises can be attributed to marine life, shifting icebergs, or underwater volcanic activity, others remain completely mysterious, defying scientific explanation. Among these sounds, none is more famous or more baffling than the bloop, a sound so loud that it was detected by multiple underwater listening stations thousands of miles apart. Recorded in 1997 by the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, the bloop was an ultra-low frequency sound that originated from a remote location in the southern Pacific Ocean. It was unlike anything scientists had ever recorded before, lasting for over a minute and rising in frequency before suddenly cutting off. What made the bloop so unsettling was its sheer power. It was louder than a nuclear explosion underwater, yet it did not match the characteristics of any known geological or human-made activity. Some experts initially suggested that it could be the sound of a massive underwater creature, far larger than any known species. This theory led to speculation that a giant, undiscovered deep-sea animal, perhaps something like the legendary Kraken, could be lurking in the uncharted waters of the Pacific. However, years later, NOAA scientists offered a more mundane explanation, theorizing that the bloop was caused by the fracturing of an ice shelf in Antarctica, a process known as icequake activity. While this explanation seems logical, many still find it difficult to accept that an icequake could create a sound that resembled a living creature and was detected across vast distances. Even more unsettling is the fact that, despite ongoing studies, no icequake since has produced a sound as powerful or as unique as the bloop, leaving some to wonder whether the true cause has yet to be discovered. The bloop is not the only unexplained deep-sea sound recorded over the years. Another eerie sound, known as Julia, was recorded in 1999 and resembled a long, distorted wail that seemed to stretch across the ocean. Unlike the bloop, Julia's source was never identified, though some believe it could have come from a massive underwater structure collapsing, or, as some have theorized, from an unknown form of marine life. Then there's the upsweep, an ongoing sound that has been detected seasonally since the 1990s and consists of a series of rising tones. Scientists have been unable to pinpoint the source, though some suggest it may be linked to deep-sea volcanic activity. One of the most unnerving deep-sea sounds ever recorded is Slow Down, captured in 1997. It resembles a long descending moan that lasts for several minutes, and its origin remains unknown. Unlike the bloop, which was a single event, Slow Down has been detected multiple times, suggesting that whatever is producing the sound is still active in the ocean today. Some researchers have proposed that it could be related to shifting tectonic plates, while others suspect it could be something even stranger, perhaps an as-yet undiscovered marine phenomenon. These unexplained underwater noises raise countless questions about what might be lurking in the darkest reaches of the ocean. If an animal is responsible for these sounds, it would have to be unimaginably large, far beyond the size of a blue whale, the largest known animal on Earth. Could there be an unknown species hiding in the depths, one that rarely, if ever, comes to the surface? Some cryptozoologists have suggested that deep-sea creatures of colossal proportions may still exist in the unexplored trenches of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, waiting to be discovered. Others believe that some of these sounds could be the result of unidentified submerged objects, mysterious, high-speed craft that have been observed by both military sonar and deep-sea explorers. There have been multiple reports from submarine crews who claim to have encountered unknown objects moving at impossible speeds underwater, suggesting that something or someone may be operating far beyond our technological capabilities. Could these mysterious sounds be linked to a civilization or intelligence we have yet to encounter? Whatever the case, the deep sea remains Earth's greatest mystery. Every year, new sounds are detected, and yet we are no closer to understanding their origins. As deep-sea exploration technology improves, we may one day uncover the truth behind these noises. But until then, the bloop and its eerie counterparts continue to remind us just how little we truly know about the world that exists beneath the waves. While UFOs have long fascinated scientists and conspiracy theorists alike, another less discussed phenomenon lurks beneath the waves: unidentified submerged objects, or USOs. These strange, fast-moving objects have been reported by naval personnel, sonar operators and deep-sea explorers, yet they remain one of the most overlooked and least understood mysteries of the ocean. Unlike UFOs, which are typically seen in the sky, USOs seem to operate deep within the water, sometimes at depths and speeds that defy our current understanding of physics. One of the most famous accounts of a USO encounter occurred in 1963, when the US Navy was conducting an anti-submarine warfare exercise off the coast of Puerto Rico. A US submarine, equipped with state-of-the-art sonar, was detected an unknown object moving at over 150 knots, about 172 miles per hour, a speed no known underwater vessel could achieve at the time. Even more baffling, the object displayed maneuverability far beyond that of any submarine, darting in different directions before vanishing into the ocean depths. Despite extensive searches, no explanation was ever found. In 1991, another chilling incident occurred when a Chilean naval vessel recorded a fast-moving submerged object on sonar while patrolling the Pacific Ocean. The object not only moved at unprecedented speeds, but it also descended to extreme depths within seconds, something that no known human technology could replicate. The crew, stunned by the readings, attempted to track the USO, but it eventually disappeared without a trace. Some military officials later suggested that the object could have been an experimental underwater drone, but no evidence of such a craft was ever confirmed. Perhaps the most unsettling reports of USOs come from deep-sea explorers and commercial divers, who sometimes encounter unexplained lights or moving objects in the depths. Unlike bioluminescent creatures, these lights appear to follow patterns, change direction abruptly, and even react to nearby human presence. Some divers have reported seeing large, disc-shaped objects hovering in the darkness before quickly vanishing. Others have described encounters with strange, glowing formations that move in coordinated patterns, as if under intelligent control. Theories about the nature of USOs vary widely. Some scientists believe these sightings could be optical illusions or misinterpretations of natural phenomena such as underwater gas releases or bioluminescent organisms behaving in unexpected ways. Others argue that top-secret military technology could be responsible, suggesting that some world governments may be testing advanced underwater craft capable of extreme speeds and maneuverability. However, the most controversial theory suggests that USOs could be evidence of an unknown intelligence operating within the ocean. Some researchers speculate that if an advanced, non-human civilization existed on Earth, it would likely choose the deep sea as a hiding place, given that over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. The idea of underwater bases, hidden beneath the vast trenches and abyssal plains, has been proposed by some ufologists who believe that certain deep-sea regions, such as the Puerto Rico Trench, the Mariana Trench, and the Arctic Ocean, could house structures or entities that remain hidden from human detection. In 2013, a leaked report from the Russian Navy suggested that Soviet-era submarines had frequently encountered unknown underwater objects during Cold War patrols. Some of these encounters were so unsettling that entire missions were altered to avoid certain areas of the ocean. According to former military officials, these objects often outmaneuvered the submarines, leading some to speculate that they were not of terrestrial origin. While mainstream science remains skeptical of the USO phenomenon, the number of reports from highly trained military personnel, deep-sea researchers and sonar operators continues to grow. If these objects are indeed real, they may represent one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ocean. Could an ancient hidden civilization be operating beneath the waves? Are secret military projects pushing the limits of underwater technology in ways the public is unaware of? Or are these encounters simply misunderstandings of natural deep-sea events? Until technology allows us to explore the ocean with the same depth and precision that we explore space, the mystery of unidentified submerged objects will remain one of the most unsettling and intriguing questions of the deep. The Mariana Trench, the deepest known part of Earth's oceans, is one of the most enigmatic and least explored places on the planet. Stretching over 1,550 miles across the western Pacific Ocean and plunging to a staggering depth of 36,000 feet, nearly 11,000 meters, at its lowest point, the Challenger Deep. This abyss is a world of eternal darkness, crushing pressure and chilling temperatures. Yet despite these extreme conditions, the trench remains one of the most mysterious and unsettling locations on Earth, hiding secrets that continue to baffle scientists. One of the most unsettling aspects of the Mariana Trench is the sheer number of unknowns. Less than 5% of its depths have been explored, and what little we do know only deepens the mystery. The few manned and unmanned expeditions that have ventured into the trench have captured footage of unusual, seemingly alien-like creatures, many of which defy traditional biological classification. Among them is the ghostly white snailfish, capable of surviving at depths where the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level. Some explorers have even reported strange, glowing shapes moving through the water, leading to speculation that undiscovered bioluminescent organisms, or something else entirely, could be lurking in the depths. However, what truly unsettles researchers are the strange and unexplained sounds that have been recorded in the trench. In 2016, scientists captured an eerie, metallic-sounding noise in the depths of the Mariana Trench that did not match any known marine life or geological activity. Dubbed the Western Pacific biotwang, this sound was a mix of high-pitched frequencies and deep echoing vibrations, and it lasted far longer than the calls of any known deep-sea creature. Some marine biologists suggested it might be a never-before-heard type of whale vocalization, but others found the explanation unsatisfactory given the unusual characteristics of the sound. To this day, no definitive explanation has been found. Another mystery surrounding the Mariana Trench is the possibility of deep-sea structures or anomalies. Sonar imaging has occasionally detected unusual formations at extreme depths, leading to speculation about natural geological features or something far stranger. Some theorists have suggested that massive unknown creatures or even artificial objects could be hiding in the depths beyond the reach of human technology. The idea may seem far-fetched, but considering that we know more about the surface of Mars than the bottom of our own oceans, the possibility of hidden life, perhaps even intelligent life, cannot be completely ruled out. Adding to the mystery, there have been several unexplained disappearances near the Mariana Trench over the years. Ships and submarines have gone missing in the region, sometimes without leaving a trace. In 2014, a deep-sea probe sent to explore the trench mysteriously ceased transmitting data, only for its signal to reappear days later, without any clear explanation for the disruption. Some have theorized that strong underwater currents or unknown geological forces may be at play, while others suggest that something far more enigmatic could be interfering with exploration efforts. Perhaps the most unsettling possibility is that the trench could be home to ancient, undiscovered megafauna, creatures of colossal size that have never been observed by humans. The discovery of the colossal squid and giant amphipods in deep-sea environments has already proven that large, unknown creatures can and do exist in the abyssal depths. What if something even larger, perhaps resembling the mythical kraken or leviathan, is lurking in the pitch-black waters of the Mariana Trench? Despite decades of research, the Mariana Trench remains a place of unanswered questions and unsettling discoveries. With technology improving and deep-sea exploration advancing, it is only a matter of time before we uncover more secrets hidden in its depths. But whether those secrets will reveal strange new life forms, geological wonders, or something even more otherworldly is a mystery that continues to captivate and terrify those who dare to explore the unknown depths of our planet's last true frontier. Among the many strange and unexplained mysteries of the deep ocean, few have sparked as much debate and speculation as the bloop, a powerful ultra-low frequency sound detected in 1997 by underwater listening stations operated by the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. The sound was so loud that it was picked up by hydrophones located over 3,000 miles apart, leading scientists to believe that its source was enormous. However, the origin of the bloop remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ocean. Initially, researchers believed the sound could be biological in origin, potentially caused by an unknown marine creature. However, the sheer intensity and volume of the sound ruled out any known sea animal, including the largest whales, which produce much weaker low-frequency calls. This led to wild speculation that the bloop could be evidence of a massive, undiscovered sea creature, perhaps even something of mythical proportions, such as a modern-day kraken or an ancient deep-sea leviathan. The bloop was recorded in the southern Pacific Ocean, near a remote area known as Point Nemo, the ocean's most isolated location, sometimes referred to as the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. Interestingly, this region has long been the subject of mysteries and conspiracy theories, including speculation about deep-sea alien bases, ancient lost civilizations, and undiscovered abyssal life forms. Some theorists have even connected the bloop to the works of horror writer H.P. Lovecraft, whose fictional sunken city of R'lyeh, the resting place of the monstrous Cthulhu, is described as being located in a very similar part of the ocean. Despite its eerie nature, Noah later suggested that the bloop was likely caused by the cracking and fracturing of an ice shelf, a process known as icequake activity. While this explanation satisfied some scientists, others remained skeptical. The sound's acoustic profile bore striking similarities to biological noises rather than the typical characteristics of ice movements. Additionally, no other icequake has ever produced a sound as powerful or widespread as the bloop, leaving many to question whether this explanation truly accounts for what was recorded. Further complicating the mystery, the bloop was never detected again. Unlike natural geological events or the sounds produced by known marine life, which tend to be recurring or predictable, the bloop was a one-time event. If it was truly caused by an icequake, similar sounds should have been recorded in the years since, yet nothing has matched its intensity, frequency, or reach. This anomaly has led some to theorize that the bloop could have been the dying call of an enormous deep-sea creature, or even a one-time communication from an unknown intelligence lurking in the depths. Could the bloop have been evidence of a giant, undiscovered marine species? A creature so large that its vocalization was louder than any known whale? Or was it something even stranger, perhaps an underwater extraterrestrial signal, an artificial deep-sea transmission, or even an unknown natural phenomenon that we have yet to understand? To this day, no definitive explanation has been universally accepted, and the bloop remains one of the greatest auditory enigmas of the deep sea. Whatever its true origin, it serves as a powerful reminder that the ocean remains one of the most mysterious and unexplored frontiers on Earth, a place where the impossible may yet be waiting to be discovered. The Baltic Sea anomaly, a possible underwater UFO. In June 2011, a Swedish team of deep-sea treasure hunters, known as the Ocean X Group, stumbled upon a bizarre object resting at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. The sonar images revealed a massive, disc-shaped structure, measuring approximately 200 feet or 60 meters in diameter, with a strange elevated dome at its center. The object had unusual features, including what appeared to be a long runway or skid marks leading up to it, suggesting that it may have crashed or slid into place. This discovery immediately sparked worldwide speculation. Was this the remains of a sunken ancient structure, a geological oddity, or even a crashed UFO? The Baltic Sea anomaly, as it was named, quickly became one of the most controversial deep-sea discoveries of modern times. The sonar images showed unnatural symmetry with what looked like stair-like formations, perfectly rounded edges and strange grooves that some claimed resembled mechanical features. Even more puzzling, divers who explored the site reported that their equipment malfunctioned when they approached the object. Electronic instruments, including cameras and communication devices, would cut out or behave erratically, leading some to believe that the anomaly emitted some kind of unknown energy field. One of the most mysterious aspects of the Baltic Sea anomaly is its composition. Initial tests suggested that the structure contained high levels of metals, including titanium, iron and manganese, which are not common in natural rock formations found on the seafloor. This fueled theories that the object could be a man-made or non-terrestrial craft, possibly an ancient spacecraft that crash-landed thousands of years ago and became buried in sediment. Skeptics, however, argue that the anomaly is likely a natural geological formation, possibly a rare type of glacial deposit left behind during the last ice age. Some geologists believe that the structure's appearance is the result of ice sheets scraping the seabed, forming what is known as a moraine, a collection of rock and debris shaped by glacial movement. However, this explanation fails to address some of the more unusual details, including the perfectly circular shape, symmetrical ridges, and unexplained electromagnetic interference reported by divers. Adding to the intrigue, some researchers have pointed out that the anomaly's shape bears an uncanny resemblance to the Millennium Falcon, the iconic spaceship from Star Wars. This has led to speculation that the site may not be a simple rock formation, but something more technologically advanced. While this theory is mostly dismissed as science fiction, the peculiar structure continues to defy conventional explanations. Further investigations have been limited due to lack of funding and the site's depth, around 300 feet or 90 meters, making detailed exploration difficult. Many believe that advanced underwater scanning technologies could provide definitive answers, but so far, no major scientific expedition has been conducted to confirm or debunk the mystery once and for all. Could the Baltic Sea anomaly be the remains of an ancient civilization, a lost technological relic, or even an extraterrestrial craft that crashed into the ocean thousands of years ago? Or is it merely a strangely shaped rock formation that just happens to look artificial? Until more extensive research is conducted, the Baltic Sea anomaly remains one of the most baffling underwater discoveries ever made, a silent mystery resting in the cold, dark depths of the ocean, waiting for answers that may never come. The Yonaguni Monument, an underwater city or natural formation? Off the coast of Yonaguni Island, Japan, lies one of the most controversial and mysterious underwater structures ever discovered, the Yonaguni Monument. First found in 1986 by a local diver, this massive step-like formation sits 100 feet or 30 meters below the surface and stretches over 165 feet or 50 meters long. What makes it so puzzling is its sharp angles, terraces and stair-like features which look strikingly man-made, leading many to believe it could be the ruins of an ancient, lost civilization, perhaps even Japan's own version of Atlantis. The structure consists of massive, flat, horizontal surfaces, vertical walls, and perfectly carved right angles, resembling ancient temples or pyramids. Some sections appear to have staircases, doorways, and even what looks like a large seating area, as if the site was once used for ceremonies or gatherings. This led some researchers to claim that the Yonaguni Monument could be over 10,000 years old, predating even the oldest known human civilizations and possibly belonging to an unknown, advanced culture lost to history. One of the most compelling arguments for an artificial origin is the presence of perfectly straight channels and symmetrical features that are highly unusual in natural rock formations. Some divers have even reported finding what appear to be stone carvings or inscriptions on the structure, though these claims remain unverified. Adding to the intrigue, nearby rock formations also display rectangular megalithic blocks, further fueling the theory that an ancient civilization may have once thrived in the area before being swallowed by rising sea levels. However, not all scientists are convinced. Some geologists argue that the Yonaguni Monument is simply a natural geological formation shaped by seismic activity, underwater currents, and erosion. Japan is located on a major tectonic fault line, and earthquakes are common in the region, which could have fractured the rock into these seemingly artificial shapes over thousands of years. In particular, the area's sandstone is known to break in block-like patterns, which could explain the structure's strange stair-step appearance. If the monument was formed naturally, why do some sections resemble precise architectural designs? And if it is man-made, who built it and when? Some historians suggest that the structure could be a remnant of Mu, a mythical lost continent said to have existed in the Pacific, much like Atlantis. Others propose that it could be the remains of a prehistoric civilization wiped out by a cataclysmic event such as an ancient tsunami or the melting of Ice Age glaciers that dramatically raised sea levels. Despite years of research, the Yonaguni monument remains a mystery. Whether it is an ancient temple complex buried beneath the ocean or simply an unusually shaped natural formation, it continues to draw divers, historians and mystery seekers eager to uncover the truth about Japan's very own underwater enigma. The Mariana Trench, the deepest known part of the world's oceans, is one of the most mysterious and unexplored places on Earth. Stretching over 1,550 miles long and plunging to a depth of nearly 36,000 feet at its deepest point, Challenger Deep, this abyss is more alien than the surface of Mars. Despite decades of scientific exploration, the trench remains largely unexplored, and many believe it could be home to undiscovered creatures, strange anomalies, or even unknown forces lurking in the darkness. One of the strangest aspects of the Mariana Trench is the bizarre and seemingly impossible life forms that have been discovered there. Scientists have recorded jelly-like creatures, bioluminescent organisms and gelatinous fish that survive under crushing pressures that would destroy any human-built submarine. Some of these creatures resemble monsters from science fiction, such as the ghostly white amphipods, deep-sea gigantic isopods, and the mysterious Mariana snailfish, which thrives at depths no other vertebrate can survive. But what if even more bizarre or larger creatures exist, hiding in the deepest unexplored trenches? Some speculate that the colossal squid, already one of the largest invertebrates known to science, could have even larger, undiscovered relatives lurking in the abyss, perhaps a true sea monster beyond our imagination. Beyond strange creatures, the trench has also been linked to unusual phenomena, including mysterious sounds, unexplained lights, and even strange sonar readings. One of the most famous is the upsweep, a series of unexplained low-frequency sounds that were first recorded in the Pacific Ocean in the 1990s. The source of these eerie noises has never been identified, leading to speculation that they could be coming from a massive, undiscovered deep-sea creature, an unknown natural phenomenon, or even an artificial source. Adding to the mystery, some researchers have suggested that the Mariana Trench could be a gateway to hidden underwater caverns or networks of tunnels leading even deeper into the Earth. Some theorists even propose that these trenches could be home to underground alien bases hidden deep within the ocean, far from human eyes. While these ideas are speculative, they are fueled by occasional reports of unidentified submerged objects, USOs, strange, fast-moving objects detected by military sonar that seem to defy the laws of physics. Could some of these USOs be emerging from hidden depths within the trench? Even more unsettling is the possibility that the Mariana Trench is not just a geological feature, but a location where unknown forces are at work. Ancient legends from Pacific Island cultures speak of sea gods, massive creatures, and portals to other realms hidden beneath the waves. Could these myths be echoes of a forgotten truth, a warning about something lurking in the deep? Despite advances in deep-sea exploration, the Mariana Trench remains largely uncharted, with over 80% of its depths still unexplored. The ocean's crushing pressure, freezing temperatures, and complete darkness make it one of the most challenging environments for human investigation, meaning that whatever mysteries lie at the bottom could remain hidden for centuries to come. Until then, the trench continues to be one of the greatest enigmas of the ocean, a place where science meets legend and where the unknown still reigns supreme. The bloop, a deep-sea sound that defies explanation. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, detected one of the strangest underwater sounds ever recorded. It was an extremely loud, low-frequency noise picked up by multiple hydrophones across the Pacific Ocean. This mysterious sound, later nicknamed the bloop, was unlike anything scientists had ever heard before. It was so powerful that it was detected over 3,000 miles away, making it one of the loudest underwater sounds ever recorded. But the biggest mystery was its origin. What could possibly create such a loud noise in the deep ocean? At first, scientists believed that the bloop might have been caused by a massive, undiscovered sea creature. The frequency and pattern of the sound resembled those of a biological origin, meaning it wasn't caused by an earthquake, volcanic activity, or human-made machinery. This led to wild speculation. Was the bloop the call of an enormous sea monster, something even larger than a blue whale, the biggest known animal on Earth? Some even suggested that it could be the sound of an ancient, undiscovered creature, perhaps something straight out of myth, like a kraken, a giant sea serpent, or even the legendary Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft's horror stories. For years, the bloop remained a deep-sea enigma, fueling theories of giant monsters lurking beneath the waves. Some researchers hypothesized that it could have been produced by a massive, unknown deep-sea squid, or another colossal, elusive marine creature. The idea of a megafauna species living in the unexplored depths of the Pacific Ocean seemed possible, considering that more than 80% of the ocean remains uncharted. If such a creature did exist, it could have remained hidden in the vast, deep abyss, surfacing only occasionally to release its otherworldly call. However, in the early 2000s, NOAA scientists claimed to have solved the mystery. They concluded that the bloop was likely caused by the sound of an icequake or the breaking of an Antarctic ice shelf. They noted that the frequency and acoustic signature of the bloop were similar to those of large icebergs cracking and shifting, a phenomenon that occurs naturally as glaciers move and break apart. While this explanation seemed logical, some remained skeptical, arguing that the sound's unique characteristics still don't entirely match those of icequakes. Could it be that the bloop's true origin is still unknown? Even if the bloop was caused by ice movements, the ocean is still filled with unexplained sounds, many of which have never been identified. Other eerie underwater noises, such as Slow Down, Julia and the Train, have also baffled scientists for years. These strange deep-sea sounds continue to fuel speculation about what really lies beneath the ocean's surface. Could there be unknown creatures capable of producing sounds louder than anything else in the ocean? Is there something lurking in the uncharted depths, only revealing itself through eerie, unexplained noises? Until technology allows us to fully explore the ocean's deepest and darkest corners, the bloop and other mysterious underwater sounds remain a chilling reminder that the ocean still holds secrets beyond our understanding. The Baltic Sea anomaly, a sunken UFO or natural formation. In 2011, a group of deep-sea treasure hunters, known as the Ocean X Team, made a shocking discovery at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, a massive, mysterious structure that looked like it had come straight out of a science fiction movie. This strange object, now known as the Baltic Sea anomaly, sits at a depth of about 300 feet or 91 meters and has a diameter of approximately 200 feet or 60 meters. What made this discovery so bizarre was not just its size, but its shape and unnatural appearance. It looked like a crashed UFO, a sunken battleship, or even an ancient structure lost to time. Sonar scans of the object revealed that it had an unusual, disc-like shape, with sharp edges and strange grooves, leading many to believe it was not a natural formation. Some even compared it to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars because of its rounded structure and protruding features. To make things even stranger, divers who attempted to explore the anomaly reported that their electronic equipment mysteriously malfunctioned whenever they got close to it. Compasses spun erratically, cameras stopped working, and even some communication systems failed, leading to theories that the object might be emitting some kind of electromagnetic field. Speculation about the Baltic Sea anomaly exploded, with some people convinced it was a crashed extraterrestrial spacecraft. UFO enthusiasts pointed to the object's perfectly circular shape and unnatural surface features, arguing that it could have been an alien ship that crashed into the ocean thousands of years ago. Others suggested it might be the remains of an ancient lost civilization, similar to the rumored city of Atlantis, hidden beneath the waves for millennia. There were even theories that it could be a secret military structure or a Nazi-era experiment lost during World War II. However, scientists and geologists have proposed a more earthly explanation. Some believe that the anomaly is simply a glacial deposit, a naturally occurring rock formation shaped by ice movement during the last ice age. They argue that similar formations exist elsewhere in the ocean, created by thousands of years of geological activity. But even this theory doesn't fully explain the strange grooves, perfect symmetry, or the reported malfunctions of electronic equipment near the site. To this day, the true nature of the Baltic Sea anomaly remains a mystery. No conclusive evidence has been found to prove whether it is a natural rock formation, an ancient structure, or something far more mysterious. Without further investigation and proper deep-sea excavation, the anomaly continues to be one of the ocean's most unexplained secrets, leaving many to wonder what really lies beneath the icy waters of the Baltic Sea. Off the southeastern coast of Japan, in the Pacific Ocean, lies a region known as the Devil's Sea, or the Dragon's Triangle, a place infamous for mysterious disappearances, strange phenomena, and eerie legends. This area, often compared to the Bermuda Triangle, has a long history of ships, aircraft, and even entire crews vanishing without a trace. Ancient Japanese legends describe the Dragon's Triangle as a place where sea dragons and supernatural beings dwell beneath the waves. Fishermen spoke of strange, fiery orbs hovering over the water, sudden violent whirlpools appearing out of nowhere, and entire boats being pulled beneath the surface by unknown forces. The Japanese government even officially designated the area as a danger zone due to the high number of unexplained disappearances and shipwrecks. One of the most infamous disappearances linked to the Devil's Sea occurred in the 1950s, when the Kaiomaru No. 5, a Japanese research vessel sent to investigate the area, vanished along with its entire crew of 31 people. No wreckage was ever found, and no distress signals were sent. This shocking incident only deepened the mystery surrounding the region, leading some to speculate that a powerful underwater force, an unknown vortex, or even a portal to another dimension might exist in the depths of the Devil's Sea. In addition to ships and planes vanishing, strange anomalies have been recorded in the area. Some reports describe massive rogue waves appearing out of nowhere, electromagnetic disturbances causing compasses to spin wildly, and sonar readings detecting unidentified objects moving at impossible speeds beneath the water. Pilots flying over the region have claimed to see glowing orbs, unexplainable cloud formations, and even shadowy figures beneath the waves, adding to the theory that the Devil's Sea is home to something beyond human understanding. Scientists have tried to offer rational explanations for these phenomena. Some believe the Devil's Sea experiences intense underwater volcanic activity, which could create sudden gas eruptions or temporary whirlpools that swallow ships. Others point to powerful ocean currents and seismic activity that could explain the disappearances. However, none of these theories fully explain the sheer number of unsolved vanishings and bizarre events reported in this mysterious part of the Pacific Ocean. Even today, the Devil's Sea remains a place of fear and speculation. Ships and planes continue to pass through, but many sailors and pilots avoid the area, unwilling to take the risk. Whether it is due to paranormal forces, an unknown natural phenomenon, or something science has yet to understand, one thing is certain: the Dragon's Triangle holds secrets that may never be fully uncovered. The Mariana Trench, a gateway to the unknown. The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, is the deepest part of the world's oceans, plunging to an astonishing depth of 36,070 feet or 10,994 meters at its lowest known point, the Challenger Deep. This vast, alien-like abyss remains one of the least explored places on Earth, and with its crushing pressures, eternal darkness and bizarre life forms, it has become the subject of countless mysteries and speculations. Some believe the trench could be hiding prehistoric creatures, undiscovered species, or even an entrance to a world beyond human understanding. Despite our advancements in technology, only a handful of missions have ever ventured into the depths of the Mariana Trench. The first successful descent was made in 1960 by oceanographers Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh aboard the bathyscaphe Trieste. As they reached the bottom, they reported seeing a strange, unknown life form, but their time in the trench was too short to investigate further. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made a solo descent to Challenger Deep, capturing some of the first ever footage of this mysterious world, revealing eerie landscapes and creatures never seen before. But the trench is not just known for its crushing depths. It has also been linked to strange occurrences and unexplainable phenomena. Some researchers have detected unusual sounds emanating from the abyss, including the infamous bioduck sound, an unexplained deep-sea noise that puzzled scientists for decades before being tentatively linked to whales. Others believe that something far larger lurks in the darkness, possibly an undiscovered mega-predator capable of surviving the extreme pressures of the trench. There are even conspiracy theories suggesting that the government or military organizations have secretly explored the trench and found evidence of something beyond our understanding. One of the most chilling theories about the Mariana Trench is the possibility that prehistoric creatures such as the megalodon, a massive 60-foot or 18-meter shark, could still exist in its depths. The idea that such an ancient predator could have survived in the unreachable corners of the ocean has fueled both scientific curiosity and terrifying speculation. While most experts dismiss the idea as unlikely, others argue that we have barely scratched the surface of what exists in the deep ocean, meaning that almost anything could be possible. Adding to the mystery, some submarine pilots and deep-sea explorers have reported seeing shadowy figures moving at extreme speeds in the darkness of the trench, too large to be any known species. Could there be intelligent life forms adapted to the abyss, or even an ecosystem hidden beyond human comprehension? The Mariana Trench remains one of Earth's last frontiers, a place where science and mystery collide, leaving us with more questions than answers. Until we develop the technology to fully explore its depths, the secrets of the Mariana Trench will remain one of the greatest deep-sea mysteries of our time. The USS Scorpion, a submarine's mysterious disappearance. On May 22, 1968, the USS Scorpion, SSN 589, a nuclear-powered submarine of the United States Navy, mysteriously vanished in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean with its 99 crew members on board. The submarine was returning to its home port in Norfolk, Virginia, after a mission in the Mediterranean Sea when all communication was suddenly lost. Days passed, and when the Scorpion failed to arrive, the US Navy launched an intense search operation. It wasn't until 5 months later, in October 1968 that the wreckage was finally discovered, nearly 10,000 feet or 3,048 meters below the surface off the coast of the Azores. The discovery of the wreckage only deepened the mystery. The Scorpion had been torn apart, its hull crushed and scattered across the ocean floor. But what exactly caused the disaster? The official Navy investigation never provided a definitive answer, leading to decades of speculation and conspiracy theories. Some experts suggested that the Scorpion suffered a mechanical failure, possibly a malfunctioning torpedo or an internal explosion. Others, however, believed something far more sinister happened beneath the waves. One of the most controversial theories is that the USS Scorpion was sunk by the Soviet Navy during the height of the Cold War. In 1968, tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were at an all-time high, and both nations engaged in covert underwater operations. Some intelligence reports suggested that the Scorpion had been shadowing Soviet vessels just before it disappeared. Could the submarine have been deliberately attacked as part of a secret underwater battle? The US government has never confirmed such an event, but classified documents and declassified sonar data have fueled speculation that the Scorpion was involved in a deadly Cold War conflict that was covered up. Another eerie aspect of the Scorpion's disappearance is that months before the tragedy, several crew members expressed concerns about the submarine's safety. Some even requested to be reassigned due to mechanical issues they believed could end in disaster. Reports later suggested that the Scorpion had a history of technical problems, including leaky pipes, electrical failures, and malfunctioning torpedoes. If this is true, was the USS Scorpion a doomed vessel from the start, or did something else push it to its final fate? To this day, the wreck of the USS Scorpion lies undisturbed at the bottom of the Atlantic. Its twisted metal remains a silent witness to its final moments. The US Navy has never reopened the investigation, and the exact cause of the disaster remains classified. Whether the Scorpion was lost due to technical failure, enemy action, or an unknown deep-sea phenomenon, its story continues to be one of the greatest maritime mysteries of the modern era. Deep in the South Pacific Ocean, far from any landmass, lies Point Nemo, the most remote location on Earth. This mysterious point, also known as the oceanic pole of inaccessibility, is so far from civilization that the closest humans are often the astronauts aboard the International Space Station, orbiting the Earth 250 miles above. But Point Nemo is not just famous for its isolation. It is also the final resting place of countless spacecraft, mysterious deep-sea anomalies, and eerie sounds that defy explanation. One of the most intriguing aspects of Point Nemo is that it serves as a spacecraft graveyard. Since 1971, space agencies like NASA, Roscosmos, and the European Space Agency have deliberately crashed satellites, space stations, and other decommissioned spacecraft into these waters to prevent them from falling over populated areas. More than 250 space objects, including parts of the Mir space station and sections of old Soyuz capsules, now lie at the bottom of the ocean near Point Nemo, making it one of the most artificially polluted places on the seafloor. But what truly lies beneath the waves remains largely unknown, as no one has ever physically explored the ocean floor at this location. Adding to the mystery, Point Nemo is also home to one of the most unsettling sounds ever recorded underwater, the infamous bloop. First detected by NOAA in 1997, the bloop was an ultra-low frequency sound that was so loud it could be heard over 3,000 miles away. For years, scientists were baffled, as the sound was unlike anything previously recorded. Some speculated it was a massive, unknown sea creature, possibly a giant squid, or an undiscovered deep-sea leviathan lurking in the abyss. Others believed it could be an underwater alien signal, or even evidence of an ancient submerged civilization. Eventually, researchers concluded that the bloop was likely the sound of icebergs cracking and breaking apart, but many still argue that the true source remains unproven. Beyond the bloop, there are whispers of other strange anomalies near Point Nemo. Some deep-sea researchers claim to have detected unidentified objects moving at incredible speeds underwater, far beyond what any known marine life or human technology could achieve. These so-called USOs, unidentified submerged objects, have fueled speculation that something unknown, perhaps extraterrestrial, could be lurking in the deep. Could Point Nemo be a gateway to an underwater base, an alien crash site, or the remnants of something ancient and forgotten? Despite all of these mysteries, Point Nemo remains largely unexplored. Its extreme remoteness makes it nearly impossible to study in detail, leaving us with more questions than answers. Whether it is simply an empty, desolate patch of ocean or a place hiding secrets beyond our imagination, Point Nemo continues to be one of the ocean's most enigmatic and chilling locations. The Baltic Sea anomaly, a sunken UFO or natural formation? In June 2011, a team of Swedish treasure hunters from Ocean X, specializing in deep-sea salvage, made a discovery that would spark one of the most debated maritime mysteries in modern history. While scanning the Baltic Sea floor using sonar, they stumbled upon a strange circular object, measuring approximately 200 feet or 60 meters in diameter, with an appearance that immediately reminded many of a crashed UFO. The mysterious formation, lying at a depth of 300 feet or 91 meters, was quickly dubbed the Baltic Sea Anomaly, and ever since it has been the subject of speculation, controversy, and wild theories. The sonar images revealed that the anomaly had a symmetrical disc-like shape, with what appeared to be sharp edges, stair-like formations, and even a runway-like structure leading up to it. Even more bizarre, divers who attempted to explore the object reported that their electronic equipment malfunctioned when they got too close, only to return to normal once they moved away. This strange occurrence led some to speculate that the anomaly emitted some form of electromagnetic energy, further fueling theories that it might not be a natural formation. Many believe that the Baltic Sea anomaly could be a crashed extraterrestrial spacecraft, possibly thousands of years old, lying undisturbed at the bottom of the sea. UFO enthusiasts argue that the object's peculiar shape and unnatural features resemble a flying saucer or even a secret alien base buried beneath the sediment. Some have even compared it to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, noting its striking resemblance to the iconic spaceship. However, skeptics and scientists offer alternative explanations. Some researchers claim that the Baltic Sea anomaly is nothing more than a glacial rock formation, left behind by retreating ice sheets from the last ice age. Geologists suggest that similar formations have been found in other parts of the world, attributing its strange shape to natural geological processes rather than anything extraterrestrial. The Ocean X team also reported a layer of volcanic rock on the object, which could suggest a geological origin, though no active volcanoes exist in the Baltic Sea region. Despite these explanations, many unanswered questions remain. Why do electronic devices malfunction near the anomaly? Why does it appear to have right angles and smooth surfaces that seem unnatural for a rock formation? Could it be the remains of a lost civilization, a top-secret military structure, or even a relic from an advanced, unknown species? Over the years, funding for further exploration has been limited, and no definitive proof has emerged to confirm or debunk the more fantastical theories. Until another full-scale scientific investigation is conducted, the Baltic Sea anomaly will remain one of the greatest underwater mysteries, continuing to ignite curiosity, conspiracy theories, and the possibility that something truly unknown is resting at the bottom of the sea. The Devil's Sea, Japan's mysterious Bermuda Triangle. The Devil's Sea, also known as the Dragon's Triangle, is a notorious stretch of ocean off the coast of Japan, often compared to the Bermuda Triangle for its eerie disappearances, strange occurrences, and supernatural legends. Located in the Pacific Ocean, roughly between Japan, Guam and the Philippines, this mysterious region has long been associated with vanishing ships, malfunctioning instruments, and even ghostly lights. Some believe that ancient sea monsters, underwater UFOs, or even interdimensional portals are to blame, while others seek logical explanations for the unexplained events that have plagued this area for centuries. One of the earliest legends surrounding the Devil's Sea dates back to ancient Japan, where fishermen reported seeing dragon-like creatures rising from the water, capable of pulling entire boats into the depths. This gave rise to the name Dragon's Triangle. As time went on, the area developed a deadly reputation, with ships and aircraft reportedly disappearing without a trace. Unlike other regions known for rough waters, the Devil's Sea has been described as having sudden rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, and strange fog that disorients navigators. One of the most infamous disappearances tied to the Devil's Sea occurred in the 1950s, when the Japanese government sent a research vessel, the Kaio Maru No. 5, to study the area. The ship, along with its 31 crew members, vanished without a single distress signal, and despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage was ever found. This incident cemented the Devil's Sea as one of the most dangerous maritime zones on the planet. Theories about the Devil's Sea's strange behavior vary widely. Some researchers suggest that underwater volcanic activity could be responsible, with submerged eruptions creating violent water disturbances and causing ships to sink rapidly. Others believe that strong ocean currents, methane gas eruptions from the seabed, or even magnetic field fluctuations could explain the compasses spinning wildly and electronics failing in the region. However, there are those who believe that something far more mysterious is at play. Possibly a hidden vortex, a portal to another dimension, or an ancient lost civilization buried beneath the waves. Adding to the mystery, pilots flying over the area have reported strange lights rising from the ocean, sometimes described as glowing orbs or pulsating flashes. UFO enthusiasts speculate that the Devil's Sea could be a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, possibly even hiding an underwater alien base. Others have drawn connections between this region and the legend of Mu, a lost Pacific civilization rumored to have sunk into the ocean thousands of years ago, much like Atlantis. Despite advancements in science and technology, many parts of the Devil's Sea remain uncharted and largely unexplored. The ocean depths here are among the most poorly mapped areas on Earth, leaving room for endless speculation. Whether the cause of its mysteries is scientific, supernatural, or a terrifying combination of both, the Devil's Sea remains one of the most enigmatic and feared locations on the planet, a place where the unknown still reigns supreme. The Yonaguni Monument, Japan's sunken lost city. Off the coast of Yonaguni Island, Japan, lies one of the most perplexing underwater discoveries ever made, the Yonaguni Monument, a massive stone structure resting beneath the ocean that has sparked debate for decades. Discovered in 1986 by a diver searching for new dive sites, this submerged formation resembles a giant staircase complete with flat terraces, sharp angles, and geometric patterns. While some experts claim it is a natural rock formation, others insist it is evidence of an ancient lost civilization that predates recorded history. The Yonaguni Monument is approximately 165 feet long, 65 feet wide, and 26 feet high, with what appear to be stepped platforms, pathways, and even carved staircases. One of its most striking features is a large triangular formation that resembles a pyramid, leading many to speculate that it was once a man-made structure before sea levels rose and submerged it thousands of years ago. Some divers claim to have found walls, columns, and what looks like an entrance to a buried chamber, further fueling the idea that this is a lost city hidden beneath the waves. If the Yonaguni monument is indeed artificial, it would have been built during the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower and Japan's coastline extended far beyond what we see today. This would mean the structure could be over 10,000 years old, making it one of the oldest known human-made structures on Earth, possibly even predating the Egyptian pyramids and Mesopotamian civilizations. Some archaeologists and historians suggest it could have belonged to an unknown ancient civilization, possibly connected to the legendary lost continent of Mu, an advanced society believed to have vanished beneath the Pacific Ocean thousands of years ago. However, skeptics and scientists offer alternative explanations. Some researchers claim that the Baltic Sea anomaly is nothing more than a glacial rock formation, left behind by retreating ice sheets from the last ice age. Geologists suggest that similar formations have been found in other parts of the world, attributing its strange shape to natural geological processes rather than anything extraterrestrial. The Ocean X team also reported a layer of volcanic rock on the object, which could suggest a geological origin, though no active volcanoes exist in the Baltic Sea region. Despite these explanations, many unanswered questions remain. Why do electronic devices malfunction near the anomaly? Why does it appear to have right angles and smooth surfaces that seem unnatural for a rock formation? Could it be the remains of a lost civilization, a top-secret military structure, or even a relic from an advanced, unknown species? Over the years, funding for further exploration has been limited, and no definitive proof has emerged to confirm or debunk the more fantastical theories. Until another full-scale scientific investigation is conducted, the Baltic Sea anomaly will remain one of the greatest underwater mysteries, continuing to ignite curiosity, conspiracy theories, and the possibility that something truly unknown is resting at the bottom of the sea. The Devil's Sea, also known as the Dragon's Triangle, is a notorious stretch of ocean off the coast of Japan, often compared to the Bermuda Triangle for its eerie disappearances, strange occurrences, and supernatural legends. Located in the Pacific Ocean, roughly between Japan, Guam, and the Philippines, this mysterious region has long been associated with vanishing ships, malfunctioning instruments, and even ghostly lights. Some believe that ancient sea monsters, underwater UFOs, or even interdimensional portals are to blame, while others seek logical explanations for the unexplained events that have plagued this area for centuries. One of the earliest legends surrounding the Devil's Sea dates back to ancient Japan, where fishermen reported seeing dragon-like creatures rising from the water, capable of pulling entire boats into the depths. This gave rise to the name Dragon's Triangle. As time went on, the area developed a deadly reputation, with ships and aircraft reportedly disappearing without a trace. Unlike other regions known for rough waters, the Devil's Sea has been described as having sudden rogue waves, magnetic anomalies, and strange fog that disorients navigators. One of the most infamous disappearances tied to the Devil's Sea occurred in the 1950s when the Japanese government sent a research vessel, the Kaio Maru No. 5, to study the area. The ship, along with its 31 crew members, vanished without a single distress signal, and despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage was ever found. This incident cemented the Devil's Sea as one of the most dangerous maritime zones on the planet. Theories about the Devil's Sea's strange behavior vary widely. Some researchers suggest that underwater volcanic activity could be responsible, with submerged eruptions creating violent water disturbances and causing ships to sink rapidly. Others believe that strong ocean currents, methane gas eruptions from the seabed, or even magnetic field fluctuations could explain the compasses spinning wildly and electronics failing in the region. However, there are those who believe that something far more mysterious is at play, possibly a hidden vortex, a portal to another dimension, or an ancient lost civilization buried beneath the waves. Adding to the mystery, pilots flying over the area have reported strange lights rising from the ocean, sometimes described as glowing orbs or pulsating flashes. UFO enthusiasts speculate that the Devil's Sea could be a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, possibly even hiding an underwater alien base. Others have drawn connections between this region and the legend of Mu, a lost Pacific civilization rumored to have sunk into the ocean thousands of years ago, much like Atlantis. Despite advancements in science and technology, many parts of the Devil's Sea remain uncharted and largely unexplored. The ocean depths here are among the most poorly mapped areas on Earth, leaving room for endless speculation. Whether the cause of its mysteries is scientific, supernatural, or a terrifying combination of both, the Devil's Sea remains one of the most enigmatic and feared locations on the planet, a place where the unknown still reigns supreme. Off the coast of Yonaguni Island, Japan, lies one of the most perplexing underwater discoveries ever made. The Yonaguni Monument, a massive stone structure resting beneath the ocean that has sparked debate for decades. Discovered in 1986 by a diver searching for new dive sites, this submerged formation resembles a giant staircase, complete with flat terraces, sharp angles, and geometric patterns. While some experts claim it is a natural rock formation, others insist it is evidence of an ancient, lost civilization that predates recorded history. The Yonaguni Monument is approximately 165 feet long, 65 feet wide, and 26 feet high, with what appear to be stepped platforms, pathways, and even carved staircases. One of its most striking features is a large, triangular formation that resembles a pyramid, leading many to speculate that it was once a man-made structure before sea levels rose and submerged it thousands of years ago. Some divers claim to have found walls, columns, and what looks like an entrance to a buried chamber, further fueling the idea that this is a lost city hidden beneath the waves. If the Yonaguni Monument is indeed artificial, it would have been built during the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower and Japan's coastline extended far beyond what we see today. This would mean the structure could be over 10,000 years old, making it one of the oldest known human-made structures on Earth, possibly even predating the Egyptian pyramids and Mesopotamian civilizations. Some archaeologists and historians suggest it could have belonged to an unknown ancient civilization, possibly connected to the legendary lost continent of Mu, an advanced society believed to have vanished beneath the Pacific Ocean thousands of years ago. However, skeptics argue that the Yonaguni Monument is a natural geological formation shaped over time by underwater currents, earthquakes, and erosion. Japan sits on a seismically active region, and many scientists believe that what appears to be staircases and terraces are actually the result of fractured sandstone layers breaking apart in a way that mimics artificial design. Despite these explanations, proponents of the lost civilization theory point to what they claim are tool marks, carvings, and even inscriptions on the rocks, evidence that human hands shaped the monument long ago. Adding to the mystery, divers exploring the area have reported finding stone tools, pottery fragments, and even what looks like carved animal statues, possibly representing a connection to Japan's ancient Jomon culture. Some researchers believe the site could be a forgotten temple or religious complex, while others speculate that it might have been a city that was swallowed by a cataclysmic flood. Despite numerous dives, studies and debates, no definitive conclusion has been reached about the Yonaguni monument. Is it a natural wonder or an ancient lost city waiting to be rediscovered? Until further excavations or new evidence emerges, the mystery of Japan's underwater pyramid will continue to fascinate, leaving us to wonder what else might be hidden beneath the ocean's depths, waiting to be uncovered. The lost city of Atlantis myths and underwater archaeology. The legend of Atlantis, often referred to as the Lost City, has captivated the imaginations of explorers, historians and dreamers for centuries. Described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Atlantis was said to be a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to Plato, the city was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which is the modern-day Strait of Gibraltar, and was a marvel of engineering and architecture, featuring grand temples, magnificent palaces, and a complex network of canals. However, in a single day and night of catastrophic events, Atlantis allegedly sank into the ocean, disappearing without a trace. Since Plato's writings, countless theories have emerged regarding the potential location of Atlantis. Some researchers have proposed that it was located in the Mediterranean Sea, while others argue for locations in the Caribbean, the Bahamas, or even Antarctica. Each hypothesis draws on geological and archaeological evidence, but none have definitively proven the existence of Atlantis. Some speculate that the legend may have been inspired by real civilizations, such as the Minoans of Crete, who experienced a volcanic eruption that destroyed their advanced society. In recent years, advances in underwater archaeology and geophysical surveys have reignited interest in the search for Atlantis. The discovery of ancient submerged structures off the coast of Bimini in the Bahamas, known as the Bimini Road, has led some to believe that this site could be remnants of Atlantis. These underwater formations appear to be man-made and consist of large limestone blocks arranged in a road-like pattern. However, many scientists argue that the Bimini Road is simply a natural phenomenon formed by wave action and erosion over time. Another potential candidate for the lost city is the Santorini Island group, which was home to the Minoan civilization and experienced a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. This cataclysmic event is believed to have caused significant destruction and could have led to the collapse of the Minoan society. The remains of the ancient city of Akrotiri, discovered on Santorini, showcase impressive architecture and sophisticated artwork, leading some to draw parallels to Plato's description of Atlantis. Despite ongoing investigations and the allure of ancient myths, the mystery of Atlantis continues to be just that, a mystery. Many historians and archaeologists caution against conflating myth with historical fact, suggesting that the tale of Atlantis may have served as a moral allegory or cautionary tale about hubris, greed, and the consequences of moral decay. The narrative warns of the inevitable downfall of societies that prioritize wealth and power over ethics and harmony. Yet, the allure of Atlantis remains strong as people continue to dream of discovering a lost city beneath the waves, rich in history, culture, and secrets. While the search for Atlantis may yield no concrete evidence, the quest embodies the human spirit's enduring desire to explore the unknown and uncover the mysteries of our past. Whether the lost city is a historical reality or a timeless myth, it serves as a reminder of the wonders that may still lie beneath the ocean's depths, waiting to be discovered. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, an oceanic mystery of waste. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a vast area of the North Pacific Ocean that has become a symbol of the environmental crisis caused by plastic pollution. Discovered in the late 20th century, this area is not a solid mass of garbage, but rather a collection of tiny plastic particles, debris and waste that has been trapped by ocean currents. Spanning an estimated 1.6 million square kilometers, about twice the size of Texas, it is one of the largest ecosystems of human-made waste in the world. The patch is formed by the North Pacific Gyre, a system of rotating ocean currents that traps debris and waste in its center. This means that as plastic and other refuse are carried into the ocean, they can become ensnared in these currents, leading to a gradual accumulation of waste. The materials in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch consist largely of microplastics, which are small plastic fragments measuring less than 5 millimeters. These microplastics result from the breakdown of larger plastic items due to sun exposure, ocean currents, and physical degradation. The consequences of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch are profound and multifaceted. Marine life is severely impacted, with sea turtles, fish and birds often mistaking plastic debris for food. Consuming these materials can lead to starvation, malnutrition and internal injuries for these creatures. Additionally, toxins from the plastics can enter the marine food chain, ultimately affecting human health as well. The issue of plastic pollution extends beyond the patch itself, as ocean currents can disperse microplastics across vast distances, impacting ecosystems and communities far from the original source of pollution. Despite growing awareness of the problem, addressing the Great Pacific Garbage Patch remains a formidable challenge. Cleanup efforts have been initiated by various organizations, with innovative solutions such as floating barriers designed to collect and remove plastic from the ocean. However, the scale of the problem and the complexity of ocean currents make it difficult to fully eradicate the patch. Moreover, many experts argue that the focus should be on preventing plastic waste from entering the ocean in the first place, emphasizing the importance of reducing plastic production, increasing recycling efforts, and promoting sustainable alternatives. Education and community involvement are also crucial in the fight against ocean pollution. Many organizations advocate for beach cleanups, awareness campaigns, and educational programs to inform the public about the impacts of plastic waste. By fostering a greater understanding of the issue, individuals and communities can work together to reduce their plastic footprint and support policies aimed at protecting our oceans. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch serves as a stark reminder of humanity's impact on the environment and the urgent need for collective action to safeguard the health of our planet. While the patch may appear as an unsolvable mystery, it represents an opportunity for change, a chance to innovate, educate, and inspire action towards a cleaner, more sustainable future for our oceans and the life they sustain. As we confront the challenges posed by plastic pollution, we must remain vigilant in our efforts to protect and preserve the marine ecosystems that play a vital role in the health of our planet. The Bermuda Triangle, often referred to as the Devil's Triangle, is an area in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have mysteriously vanished under inexplicable circumstances. The region is defined by points in Miami, Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, creating a triangle that has sparked both fascination and fear among sailors and aviators for decades. With numerous accounts of unexplained disappearances dating back to the early 20th century, the Bermuda Triangle has become synonymous with mystery and intrigue. One of the earliest documented incidents occurred in 1918, when the USS Cyclops, a Navy cargo ship with over 300 men and a full load of manganese ore aboard, vanished without a trace after leaving Barbados. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage was ever found. This event set the stage for further disappearances in the region, with Flight 19, a squadron of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, famously disappearing during a training flight in 1945. The rescue plane sent to locate them also disappeared, fueling theories of supernatural or extraterrestrial involvement. Numerous explanations have been proposed to account for the strange occurrences within the Bermuda Triangle. Some researchers suggest that natural phenomena such as unpredictable weather patterns, underwater earthquakes, and shifting ocean currents could contribute to the region's hazards. The area is known for sudden storms and rogue waves that can capsize vessels, while the presence of methane hydrate deposits on the ocean floor could theoretically cause large eruptions that might sink ships. Others have proposed that the Bermuda Triangle is subject to magnetic anomalies that interfere with navigational instruments, leading pilots and captains to become disoriented and lost. In fact, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the few places on Earth where a compass points to true north rather than magnetic north, complicating navigation. Despite these plausible explanations, many conspiracy theories and sensationalist claims have emerged, suggesting the involvement of aliens, time portals, or even the lost city of Atlantis. Books and movies have further popularized these ideas, leading to a mythos surrounding the Bermuda Triangle that often overshadows scientific inquiry. While some investigations have attempted to debunk the myths surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, the fascination with this region remains strong. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, asserts that the number of incidents in the Bermuda Triangle is not significantly greater than in other heavily traveled regions of the world. In fact, the vast majority of maritime and aviation mishaps can be attributed to human error, mechanical failure, and severe weather conditions. Despite the lack of concrete evidence supporting the more fantastical claims, the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture the public's imagination, inviting a sense of wonder and curiosity. The tales of mystery and danger serve as a reminder of the ocean's vastness and the challenges of navigating its depths. The allure of the Bermuda Triangle lies not only in its potential for unexplained phenomena, but also in the stories of bravery, adventure, and the human spirit's quest to conquer the unknown. As we continue to explore our oceans, the Bermuda Triangle stands as a testament to the enduring mysteries that await us beneath the waves. Underwater volcanoes, the hidden giants of the ocean. Beneath the surface of the ocean lies a world teeming with geological activity, most notably in the form of underwater volcanoes. These hidden giants, often obscured from our view, play a crucial role in shaping the Earth's landscape and influencing marine ecosystems. While we often associate volcanic activity with dramatic eruptions on land, underwater volcanoes can be equally powerful, producing some of the most fascinating and enigmatic features on the ocean floor. Underwater volcanoes are primarily found along mid-ocean ridges, where tectonic plates are diverging and magma from the mantle rises to create new oceanic crust. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, for example, is home to thousands of underwater volcanoes, many of which are active. When these volcanoes erupt, they can release lava ash and gases into the surrounding water, creating hydrothermal vents that support unique ecosystems. These vents are often surrounded by thriving communities of organisms such as tube worms, clams, and various extremophiles that rely on the chemicals emitted by the vents rather than sunlight for energy. One of the most well-known underwater volcanoes is Mauna Loa, located in the Hawaiian Islands. Although its summit is above sea level, much of the volcano is submerged beneath the ocean. Mauna Loa is one of the largest volcanoes on Earth by volume and has a history of eruptions that have shaped the Hawaiian archipelago. Its underwater flanks play a vital role in understanding volcanic processes and the formation of oceanic islands. In contrast to the more peaceful eruptions of shield volcanoes like Mauna Loa, some underwater volcanoes can produce explosive eruptions that create dramatic impacts. When magma comes into contact with seawater, it can cool rapidly, leading to the formation of pumice and ash clouds that can rise to the surface. Such eruptions can create tsunamis, posing risks to nearby coastal communities. The discovery of underwater volcanoes has significantly advanced our understanding of plate tectonics and the dynamic processes that shape our planet. Scientists utilize various techniques to study these underwater giants, including submersibles, remotely operated vehicles, and sonar mapping. These tools allow researchers to explore the unique geology and ecosystems associated with underwater volcanoes, unveiling new species and geological features that were previously unknown. Underwater volcanoes also play a role in climate regulation. The release of carbon dioxide from volcanic eruptions can influence atmospheric conditions, while the nutrient-rich waters around hydrothermal vents support diverse marine life, contributing to the health of ocean ecosystems. However, the impact of climate change on underwater volcanic activity is still an area of ongoing research. Changes in ocean temperature and acidity could affect the behavior of these volcanoes and their associated ecosystems. Despite the challenges of studying underwater volcanoes, ongoing exploration continues to reveal the incredible diversity and complexity of these hidden giants. As technology advances, we gain deeper insights into their roles in the Earth's geological processes and the ecosystems they support. Bioluminescence, the ability of certain organisms to produce light, is one of the most enchanting and mysterious phenomena in the ocean. Bioluminescence is not only beautiful but also serves crucial functions for the organisms that exhibit it, playing a role in communication, predation and defense. At the heart of bioluminescence is a chemical reaction that occurs within specialized cells or organelles in these organisms. The primary components involved in this process are luciferin, a light-emitting molecule, and luciferase, an enzyme that catalyzes the reaction. When luciferin reacts with oxygen in the presence of luciferase, it produces light, which can vary in color depending on the type of luciferin involved. This reaction can occur in different parts of an organism's body, resulting in a range of bioluminescent displays. One of the most well-known examples of bioluminescence is the firefly squid found in the waters off Japan. This small squid emits a brilliant blue light from specialized organs, creating a mesmerizing light show during its mating rituals. The light produced by firefly squids serves to attract mates and can also help in deterring predators. Similarly, the deep-sea anglerfish utilizes a bioluminescent lure on its head to attract prey in the dark ocean depths, showcasing the intricate relationships between bioluminescence and survival strategies in the ocean. Many marine organisms use bioluminescence for communication and camouflage. For instance, some species of jellyfish and copepods can produce light to signal distress, warning potential predators of their unpalatable nature. In contrast, counter-illumination, a form of camouflage, allows some fish to match the light filtering down from the surface, making them less visible to predators lurking below. This adaptation highlights the evolutionary advantages provided by bioluminescence in the oceanic environment. Bioluminescence also plays a crucial role in the marine food web. Phytoplankton, such as dinoflagellates, are known to exhibit bioluminescence when disturbed, creating glowing waves in the ocean. This phenomenon can attract predators, leading to a cascade effect throughout the food chain. Some researchers believe that bioluminescent displays may help organisms find mates or food in the vast and dark ocean. The study of bioluminescence has also captured the attention of scientists and researchers for its potential applications in various fields. Understanding the mechanisms behind bioluminescence could lead to advancements in medical imaging, environmental monitoring, and even the development of new technologies. For instance, researchers are exploring the use of bioluminescent proteins in genetic engineering and biosensors to detect environmental changes. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the ocean, bioluminescence remains a fascinating area of study. The beauty and complexity of this natural phenomenon remind us of the wonders of the marine world and the adaptations that allow life to thrive in even the most extreme environments. From the shimmering glow of plankton to the enchanting displays of deep-sea creatures, bioluminescence adds an element of magic to the ocean's depths, inviting us to delve deeper into the secrets of the sea. Deep-sea hydrothermal vents, often referred to as black smokers, are one of the most extraordinary ecosystems on Earth. Located along mid-ocean ridges, these vents are formed by volcanic activity that heats seawater, creating a unique environment teeming with life despite the extreme conditions. The discovery of hydrothermal vents in the late 1970s revolutionized our understanding of life in the ocean, revealing that thriving ecosystems can exist far from sunlight and traditional food sources. Hydrothermal vents are characterized by their release of superheated, mineral-rich water from the ocean floor. The water can reach temperatures of over 400 degrees Celsius or 752 degrees Fahrenheit and is laden with chemicals such as sulfides, methane and hydrogen. This environment, once thought inhospitable to life, has proven to be a hotspot for biodiversity, hosting a range of organisms that have adapted to the extreme conditions. The organisms found around hydrothermal vents are primarily chemoautotrophs, which obtain energy not from sunlight, but from the chemical reactions involving the minerals present in the vent emissions. One of the most notable inhabitants of these ecosystems is the giant tube worm, which can grow up to 3 meters or nearly 10 feet long. These worms have a unique symbiotic relationship with bacteria that live within their bodies. The bacteria convert the vent's chemicals into energy through a process called chemosynthesis, providing nutrients for the tube worms while relying on them for shelter. In addition to tube worms, hydrothermal vents are home to a diverse array of life, including clams, mussels, and various species of shrimp. These organisms have evolved unique adaptations to thrive in the harsh conditions of the vent environment, such as specialized gills that allow them to extract oxygen from the mineral-rich water. The complex food web around hydrothermal vents also includes larger predators such as snails and fish, which rely on the smaller organisms for sustenance. Hydrothermal vents are not just isolated ecosystems, they play a significant role in the global carbon cycle. The chemical reactions that occur at these vents contribute to the ocean's overall chemistry and impact carbon sequestration. Additionally, the minerals released from hydrothermal vents can form chimneys and other geological structures, creating unique habitats for various marine species. The study of hydrothermal vents has also provided valuable insights into the origins of life on Earth. The extreme conditions found at these vents are thought to resemble those of early Earth, offering clues about how life might have originated in similar environments. Moreover, research into the extremophiles that inhabit hydrothermal vents has implications for the search for extraterrestrial life, as scientists explore the possibility of similar ecosystems existing on other celestial bodies, such as the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Despite the resilience of the organisms that inhabit hydrothermal vents, these ecosystems face threats from human activities such as deep-sea mining and climate change. The impact of mining on the fragile vent ecosystems is particularly concerning, as the disruption can lead to the loss of unique species and the delicate balance of these habitats. As we continue to explore and understand hydrothermal vents, it is crucial to consider their conservation and the protection of the biodiversity they support. The enigmatic life of deep-sea hydrothermal vents showcases the incredible adaptability of organisms and the intricate relationships that exist in the ocean's depths. These ecosystems serve as a reminder of the mysteries that remain to be uncovered in the marine world and the importance of preserving the unique environments that support life on our planet. As we delve deeper into the study of hydrothermal vents, we uncover not only the secrets of these remarkable ecosystems, but also the broader implications for our understanding of life, evolution, and the interconnectedness of Earth's systems. The ocean's deepest trenches are some of the most mysterious and extreme environments on our planet. These submerged canyons, formed by tectonic plate subduction, can reach depths of over 10,000 meters, approximately 33,000 feet, and are often shrouded in darkness and high pressure. The most famous of these trenches is the Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, which holds the record for the deepest known point on Earth, the Challenger Deep. Despite the extreme conditions, these trenches harbor unique ecosystems and play a crucial role in the global environment. The formation of oceanic trenches occurs at convergent plate boundaries where one tectonic plate is forced beneath another. This process not only creates deep sea trenches, but also leads to the formation of volcanic arcs and earthquake activity in surrounding areas. The Mariana Trench, for instance, is the result of the Pacific Plate being subducted beneath the Mariana Plate, creating a deep, narrow canyon that plunges to incredible depths. Life in the deep trenches is characterized by extreme conditions, including immense pressure, cold temperatures, and complete darkness. Yet, a surprising array of organisms has adapted to thrive in these harsh environments. Creatures such as the giant squid amphipods and various species of deep-sea fish have developed unique adaptations to survive the intense pressures and scarcity of food. Some of these organisms exhibit bioluminescence using light to attract prey or communicate in the darkness of the deep sea. One remarkable discovery in these deep-sea trenches is the presence of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions. Thermophiles, for example, can withstand high temperatures, while barophiles are adapted to survive the crushing pressures found in the depths of the ocean. These extremophiles have garnered interest not only for their resilience, but also for their potential applications in biotechnology and medicine. Research into these organisms may lead to the development of new enzymes or antibiotics, providing valuable resources for scientific advancement. Despite their isolation, deep-sea trenches are not entirely devoid of nutrients. Marine snow, composed of dead organic matter that falls from the upper layers of the ocean, provides a food source for many trench-dwelling organisms. Additionally, the unique geology of trenches can create localized upwelling, bringing nutrients from the ocean floor to the surface, supporting the food web in these regions. The exploration of deep-sea trenches is a relatively recent endeavor, with advancements in technology allowing scientists to study these enigmatic environments more closely. Submersibles and remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, have made it possible to observe the unique ecosystems in their natural habitats, revealing astonishing biodiversity and previously unknown species. The exploration of the Mariana Trench, for instance, has uncovered new life forms and insights into the trench's geological processes. However, deep-sea trenches face significant threats from human activities, including deep-sea mining and climate change. The potential for mining operations to disrupt fragile ecosystems raises concerns about the long-term health of these unique environments. Furthermore, climate change is affecting ocean temperatures and acidity, which could have profound impacts on the organisms that inhabit these trenches. The secrets of the ocean's deepest trenches continue to captivate scientists and the public alike, offering a glimpse into the complexities of life in extreme environments. As research progresses, we gain a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of ocean ecosystems and the importance of protecting these remote habitats. The ongoing exploration of deep-sea trenches not only enriches our knowledge of the ocean, but also highlights the need for conservation efforts to preserve the unique biodiversity found in these mysterious and often overlooked regions of our planet. The deep ocean remains one of the least explored and most mysterious places on Earth. From hydrothermal vents teeming with life to the crushing darkness of the deepest trenches, This alien world is home to extraordinary creatures and extreme environments that challenge our understanding of life itself. The vastness of the ocean depths, combined with the unique adaptations of its inhabitants, reveals an ecosystem unlike any other. A place where life thrives without sunlight, where giants roam in the abyss, and where nature constantly surprises us. Despite our technological advancements, we have only scratched the surface of what lies beneath. With each deep-sea expedition, we uncover new species, bizarre behaviors, and geological formations that reshape our knowledge of marine life and Earth's history. The study of deep-sea extremophiles has even broadened our search for extraterrestrial life, as scientists look to places like Europa, Jupiter's moon, and Enceladus, Saturn's moon, for similar environments where life may exist. However, the deep sea is not immune to human impact. Climate change, deep-sea mining, and pollution pose significant threats to these fragile ecosystems. Microplastics have been found in the deepest ocean trenches, and commercial interest in extracting valuable minerals from the sea floor risks disrupting habitats that have remained undisturbed for millions of years. Protecting the deep sea is crucial, not just for the species that live there, but for the planet's health as a whole, as these ecosystems play vital roles in carbon storage, climate regulation, and nutrient cycles. As exploration continues, so does our responsibility to safeguard these hidden worlds. The deep sea is a realm of the unknown, a place of wonders that still hold countless secrets waiting to be discovered. By studying, protecting, and respecting these uncharted depths, we ensure that future generations can continue to marvel at the incredible mysteries lurking beneath the waves. The ocean is a final frontier, and its greatest discoveries may still be ahead of us.